Hi everybody, I am Kenya and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is for the ladies, okay? Fellas, you can stay too. You might need this information for your daughter or something, your sister. But I want to give you 5 ways to be safe living alone as a single woman, okay? So number 1 is to get yourself a Ring doorbell camera. Now I have a Ring doorbell camera. It is not hardwired. It is battery operated. So anytime that it needs to be charged, I will get an alert to my cell phones letting me know, hey, your Ring camera is at 10%, 5%. And then I charge it and I put it back on the door. I feel like it's also very safe because anytime you leave the house or come back in, your Ring camera will record. Any maintenance man that comes to your door, the Ring camera will record. Also for me, since I have a Ring camera, my neighbors that are to my right, they be carrying on quite a lot. They don't come in front of my door anymore. They stay at their end, okay? Because they see my camera, okay? Also, ring.com, they always have sales on cameras. So you can go to the website and catch a good sale. So I also have other Ring cameras in my house just in case the maintenance men come in, you know, in case they want to slide into bedrooms that they have no business being in and doing things that they have no business doing. I will catch them in 4K, okay? Once a month, the exterminator comes and I'm not home, so they'll just come in and usually go straight to the kitchen and do whatever they do there and they walk right out. They usually are in here less than 3 minutes. But definitely get yourself a Ring camera. Also, sometimes I feel like in certain apartment communities, you can't necessarily have a Ring camera on your door because sometimes the doors are positioned where you're right across from your neighbors. And so it's kind of weird, like every time your neighbor goes in the house, it's like they're on camera. Like it just seems like you're sort of watching them, even though you're probably not. You're just looking out for yourself. I've seen it where people would have a problem with their neighbor having a Ring camera. So if you live in an apartment community where you can't have a Ring camera, ring.com has a type of a camera that goes inside of your peephole. I'm looking over at my door right here. It goes inside the peephole. So it's not physically on the outside of your door, but it's a camera that goes inside of your peephole. So you could still have a Ring camera, but your neighbors just don't know it's there and nobody in your apartment community. So I would suggest getting one of those if you can't physically have a Ring camera. Number 2, if you are a woman and you are worried about your safety living alone, I would suggest living in a building that has like a doorman or 24-hour concierge. This way, anybody that comes in, they have to stop by concierge. It's where are you going? Or live in a gated community where the gates have to go up, you know what I'm saying? And there are cameras at that front entrance of that gated community. I would suggest that. Number 3, as a woman, when you come in the house, put the chain on your door. If you have a chain, always put your chain on the door right away, or invest in some type of like a door stopper for your door. I know Amazon has them. Get something like that, because I know for me, being a woman living alone, like I had this maintenance man that would just show up at my door and just stick his key in my door and just walk in, and he always had to fix something unbeknownst to my knowledge, and then would have an attitude about it. And like sometimes I'd be up in my room cleaning up or doing what girls do, putting on my makeup, playing in my closet, trying on clothes, making TikToks, and I'm not hearing this person who's so-called knocking at the door when I definitely have a Ring doorbell and you could ring the bell and it alerts my phone. Oh, I knocked and nobody came, so I just walked in. And I noticed that when women live alone, maintenance men seem to be more of an issue, especially when I'm on like TikTok and I'll see like women just being home and their landlords just showing up, sticking their key in the door, walking in whenever they feel like it, maintenance men. And it's like, I get it, I'm renting this space. However, like this, your home is supposed to be your safe space, a place where you can just come and relax. And to constantly have someone invading your space, it's not cool. So if you always have your chain on your door and you're in the shower, and especially if you've been having an issue with your landlord just walking in or maintenance men walking in, they will be stopped in their tracks because that chain is on the door, or you have a door stopper. It's so easy to give someone 24-hour notice. All you have to do is send them a text that you're going to be showing up. Number 4, also refrain from letting any man know that you live alone. Uber drivers, DoorDash, dating prospects. And so I know that when I was like actively dating, men love to ask, oh, so do you have your own place? Do you live alone? And I would always say maybe. Because what? Because I don't know you like that. Sir, I do not know you like that, okay? So please refrain from it. When you're in an Uber, and I know sometimes you get to talking to your Uber driver. Hey, you going to your grandma's house. He's taking you to your grandma's house. You're going to your boyfriend's house if you're leaving the club late. Like, you never live alone. And number 5, if you can, get yourself a gun license. As a woman, if you live in a state where you can have a taser, keep you a taser, get you some pepper spray. Have something. Get you a couple of metal baseball bats. Have something to try to protect yourself if you can. So that's just my advice from one single gal to another single gal of how to keep yourself safe. We live in a society where people are crazy, they are deranged, they are unhinged. Every time you turn on the news, which I try not to, you hear of some heinous crimes or murders of just women, young women. You know, there are so many women who go missing every single year, never to be found again. And so just protect yourself. And so those are just my tips. I hope that they were helpful to someone out there, and if you found it helpful, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe and come back for more. Bye.